Create your own website, using Google Sites. First go to Google Sites and sign in with your Google account. To start building your website, click the blank site icon. Everything is automatically saved to Google Drive, so you won't lose your work. To build the website, you will insert sections with different elements like text and images, from the right side of the screen onto your page. Type your document name and press enter. It will automatically become your website name. However, on smartphones, Google Sites can't display both the logo and the site name at the same time. To avoid this issue, delete the site name, and upload a logo with your site name. Use 600 by 300 pixels for best quality. Then add alt text, which helps people using screen readers. Next, select a color to use for the theme, to match your logo color. Now, add a header image to your page. Click Select to choose an image from the gallery, or use Google Images to find one. If you want to use a Google image, check its license on the source page first. You can also import an image from Google Drive, if you have one saved there. If the image is saved on your computer, click Upload and choose the file from your device. For best quality, use 2048 by 1152 pixels. If you don't like the header image, click Reset and upload a different image. Next, choose a header type. You can also use the Anchor Image option, to control which part stays visible. Click Remove Readability Adjustment, to turn off the dark overlay. Now add the alt text. Use Undo and Redo to reverse or restore your last action. Preview your work continuously, to see how it looks on different devices. Always check how your website looks on a smartphone. Insert a header text now. First, select the text in the box, and type your text. Then change the text style to title. Pick a font and font size. And apply formatting like bold or italics. Change the font color. Align the text if needed. You can always clear formatting to start fresh. Click anywhere to unselect the text. Now preview your text. You can't move the header's text box up or down. If you drag it, it will jump back. You can move it horizontally. Drag the box to the left, and drop it at the last section of the blue grid lines. To push it fully to the left, also click Left Align. Now preview your text. To center it again, drag it between the two blue guidelines and click Center Align. Let's create some sections, with text and images. Go to the Insert tab and click Text Box. The text box will automatically appear on the page. You can select the section color. Type your text. Change the text style to heading, since this will be your section title, and then customize it just like you did with the header text. Now, add another text box. Select the section color. Type your text. Change the text style to subheading, since it will be your text, under your section title. Customize text as before. Now add the third text box. Type your text. Then customize it however you like. Change its style to normal text, because this is for regular text under your headings or subheadings. To make your text easier to read, place the cursor where you want a new line, and press Enter, or press Shift plus Enter for a smaller line break. And remember, always use this structure to keep your content clear for visitors and search engines. You can duplicate your section, move it, or delete it. Now add a content box with 2 images. Use 1200 by 600 pixel images for this section. Insert some text here, and customize it if you need. Repeat the same steps for the image on the right. Next, insert another box with 4 small images, using 1200 by 1200 pixel images. If you don't want to add text here, simply select the text box, and click the remove icon. Repeat the same steps for the other images. Finally, add one more image, but this time set it as the background of a text section, so it spans the entire page from edge to edge, just like the header at the top. To make the image higher, select the spacer and move it under the text box. Then click on it, and adjust its size of section by dragging the handles up or down. Finally, we will add a footer that appears at the bottom of every page. You can use it for contact information, page links, or social icons. Click Add Footer. Choose a color. Then type your copyright text, and center it in the text box. Next, click Social Links. Upload your social media icons, and add the links you want to use. You can add more social links, or delete any you don't need. Then move the icons to the top of the footer. Click where you want on the screen to remove the dark overlay. Preview your work like always. Let's create new pages. First, go to Pages. Click the 3 dots on the home page and select Duplicate. As soon as you do this, the top menu will appear. You can also hover over the plus icon and select New Page. To create subpages, pages that appear under another page, click the 3 dots again, and choose Add Subpage. The subpage will appear in the top menu, under its main page. Add the last page for this tutorial. To change the order of your menu, drag the page name and move it up or down, in the Pages panel. Let's customize the next page. Since this page was duplicated as a new page, delete any sections you won't use. Update the header with a new image and text. Change the text in the heading sections you created earlier. Now add some text using a collapsible group. This helps organize information by reducing scrolling. Click it and add your text. You can also add an image carousel. Use images sized 1200 by 600 pixels, maximum 6 images to keep the page loading fast. For each image, add alt text, and optionally include a caption, the text shown under the image. You can move it within the section. Click Embed to add external content. Enter the URL or paste the embed code. You can then resize it, and move it anywhere within the section. Next, add a divider to separate sections. This helps organize your content, and makes the page easier to read. Add a Google map to show locations. Click Map, search for the place, and it will appear on your page. Resize it by dragging the handles. Now add an image next to the map. Click Images. Upload your file. Move it next to the map in the same section, and adjust its size. You can change the position of elements within a section. Now you can add a text box to the image. Simply drag it onto the image and release it when the blue line appears. Preview your work like always. Now let's insert other sections, on the next page. First, update the header image and header text. Then add a new content block with text and an image. After that, insert a button, and add a link to a new page on your website. You can resize the button, and move it to any section you want. Now add another content block. If you don't like the image, click the three dots, choose Replace, and upload a new one. Everything you save in Google Drive can easily be added to your site, for example a video. Before adding the file, make sure the sharing settings in Google Drive are set to anyone with the link can view. You can also insert files that visitors can download from your Google Drive. Simply save the file in Drive, update the sharing settings, copy the link. Now create a text section, and paste the copied link. You can add this text box under the video, so they stay together in one section. You can also add a YouTube video to your page. Click YouTube, search for your video, and press Insert. When you click the link, the file will open directly in Google Drive. It's easy to add Google Workspace documents. For example, insert a contact form here. Click Forms. Select the contact form and click Insert. Adjust its position if needed, and add some text above it. Okay, now a few words about links. You can link to another page inside your website. You can also link to an external website, like YouTube or Google Drive. To add a link, select the text, image, or button. Click the link icon, and paste the URL. Or simply select one of your website pages from the list. To remove the link, select the object and click Remove in the link box. If you're not happy with the theme you used, you can change them in the Themes section. To publish your website, click the Publish button. Here you will see your website name. If you want, you can buy another with a different name. Select Manage and make it public. Now press the Publish button to make your site available on the internet. And that's everything. This tutorial should help you create your website with Google Sites. Don't forget to check the last chapter for helpful workarounds. You can try this workaround to move a header text vertically. Select the spacer, drag it to the bottom of the text box, and drop it when you see the blue line. Then click on it, and move the handle down. This will push the text up. To move the text down, click on this again to select it, and move it to the top of the text box. Click it again. Drag the handle down to move the text down. First, click Images and upload your logo. Then, move the logo to the header, all the way on the left. Next, select the spacer, drag it to the bottom of the title box, and drop it when you see the blue line. Finally, click on the spacer and drag the handle down. This will push both the text and logo up.